First of all, how many people know about Argonne? So Argonne is managed, the Department of Energy lab is managed by the University of Chicago. It's been managed by the University of Chicago since it was formed in the 1950s. I would say it's somewhat a bridge between the academic institution like Chicago and industry. So it has the Department of Energy lab. It has a mission focus, but it does research. It does research from the very applied. We just recently formed a center for battery technology, so very applied to next generation batteries, to the most basic research in terms of the cosmos. So a couple of my colleagues from Argonne will also speak to tell you more about their specific research. But what I'll say a little bit about is how Argonne's organizing opportunities that the CRI brings via its joint appointments or joint venture with the lab. So the Argonne is organized into 4 directorates. They very much look like the divisions here at the university. A very applied engineering, applied science engineering directorate that does battery technology, transportation, physical sciences and engineering, which is much more basic science, chemistry, physics, and whatnot. The advanced photon source, that's something that's unique about the labs. They usually run large user facilities, so the advanced photon source, the APS, is a big X-ray machine. There's a lot of opportunities there. There's members from the APS that are fellows between the CI. And finally, the cells directorate, computing, environmental life sciences, where Rick Stevens, who is a faculty here and a senior fellow, is the associate lab director of that area. That oversees all computing research that happens at the lab, in the Mathematics and Computer Science Division, the CI, and the Argonne Leadership Computing Facility, as well as the Life Sciences and Environmental Research Centers there. Within cells, the 2 big computing divisions, in addition to the CI, is the Mathematics and Computer Science Division. And no one here, there's many fellows in math and CS. That's basic math and CS research. And so that covers applied math and system software, a lot of application areas from climate to reactor design. And then the Argonne Leadership Computing Facility runs the big machine. So you guys, have you heard of Mira? Not the star, the big supercomputer. All right. So that currently is, at least for a couple more weeks, the 5th fastest machine in the world. It's about 780,000 processors or cores, and I oversee that there. The time on that, there's a number of UC projects there. But it's an international resource, so people from around the world bid for time on that. Those projects for time on that. And there's a lot of research associated with that. So why does this matter to you guys as folks being interested in the CI? Because the CI is a joint venture between Argonne and Chicago, and there's a lot of student opportunities. The Math and Computer Science Division itself brings in about 100 undergrads every summer. A lot of great research projects there. Jeff alone brings in probably a third of them and supervises them during the summer. So there's in the leadership computing facility, we also have a lot more. And we support students not only for summer internships, but we support them through thesis projects, dissertations. So if people are looking for long-term support, there's opportunities there. Finally, getting to my own area of interest, I'm interested and have done work in scientific visualization, data analysis, helping application scientists get as much out of their data. And we're really focused on, from the point in time where scientists finish a simulation, the data is produced in the machine, and then figuring out from that point how do you get the science out. And that's from getting it to disks fast or to another resource to analyze, and what methods you use for doing that. All right, so that's a whirlwind. Let's go to work. So some pictures.